Just when you thought the world of West Texas oil couldn't get any more explosive, Taylor Sheridan went and dropped a bomb on Landman Season 2, Sam Elliott. The man, the mustache, the legend is officially joining the cast, and let's be honest, this changes everything for Tommy Norris. So, who is he playing? Is he a ruthless rival oil baron ready to watch Tommy's new kingdom burn? Or a ghost from the past with a secret that could bring it all crashing down? Let's break down the best theories and what they mean for the show's future. Let's get down to the hard facts. In late April 2025, Paramount Plus made the announcement that sent a shockwave through the Taylor Sheridan universe. Sam Elliott is joining Landman for its second season as a series regular. This wasn't some minor casting update, it was a seismic event for a show already stacked with heavy hitters like Billy Bob Thornton, Demi Moore, and Andy Garcia. This move is a huge reunion. It brings Sam Elliott back into the Sheridan fold after his unforgettable, award-winning turn as the tough and tragic Shay Brennan in the Yellowstone prequel, star 1883 star. It also puts him back on screen with Billy Bob Thornton, who had that memorable cameo as Marshal Jim Courtright in star 1883 star. Thornton himself is thrilled about it, telling reporters that Elliott has always been a mentor and a hero of mine, and adding, he lights my day up. Production for Season 2 is already firing on all cylinders, having kicked off across Texas in April 2025. Filming has expanded beyond Fort Worth, with the production recently moving into Durant, Oklahoma, sparking speculation about new storylines involving casinos and new communities. While Paramount is keeping the details of Elliott's character locked down tighter than a drum, you don't bring in an icon like Sam Elliott to have him stand in the background. He's here to make waves, and with Tommy Norris reluctantly taking over MTEX Oil after Monty Miller's death, the stage is set for a monumental clash. Why this is a game-changer: casting Sam Elliott in a Taylor Sheridan show isn't just adding an actor, it's like adding another layer of granite to the foundation. Elliott brings a level of gravitas that's practically a genre in itself. His voice alone carries the weight of the American West, and his presence instantly raises the stakes of any scene. In star 1883 star, he wasn't just a character, he was the weary, beating heart of that brutal journey west. Now, imagine that same raw energy in the cutthroat, modern-day West Texas oil boom. It's a perfect storm. Landman is all about ambition, grit, and the moral lines that get blurred in the hunt for black gold. Elliott embodies the old-school ethos that the new world of wildcat billionaires and corporate sharks is constantly clashing with. His mysterious character is almost guaranteed to be either a mirror or a hammer to Billy Bob Thornton's Tommy Norris. Think about that dynamic. Tommy is a world-class fixer, a guy who thrives in a crisis. Now he's been shoved into the CEO's chair at MTEX, a job he never asked for. He's trying to navigate boardrooms while his soul is still out in the oil patch. Thornton has said Tommy will be there to advise Cammy Miller, who is new to the oil business, because he knows how these people operate. But who taught Tommy? Whose shadows loom large over West Texas? Sam Elliott feels like the answer. His arrival guarantees a clash of titans. Friend or foe, he represents a force of nature that will push Tommy to his limits. We're not just talking about business deals, we're talking about a battle for the soul of the modern West. Elliott doesn't just play cowboys or oilmen, he plays institutions. His character will be a walking, talking legacy that Tommy will either have to destroy or bow down to. The on-screen chemistry between Thornton and Elliott, who are real-life friends with a shared history in westerns, is set to become the dramatic core of Season 2. If you're as fired up as we are to see Sam Elliott and Billy Bob Thornton go head-to-head, do us a solid and hit that like button. And make sure you're subscribed, because we're covering every single update for Landman Season 2 the second it drops. 3 theories on who Sam Elliott is playing. With the official details under wraps, the speculation is running wild. So, let's dive into the 3 most compelling theories about who Sam Elliott's character could be. The rival oil baron, this is the most obvious, and honestly, the most explosive possibility. With Monty Miller gone, there's a power vacuum in the Texas oil game. Picture this, Sam Elliott as the head of a rival dynasty, a legendary, old money oilman who has ruled his empire with an iron fist for half a century. He wouldn't see Tommy Norris as an equal, but as a roughneck playing dress-up in a dead man's suit. He'd be more than a business competitor, he'd be an ideological enemy, representing the way things have always been done. He would see Tommy's methods, especially his new alliance with the cartel, as a disgrace to the industry. This creates that classic Sheridan conflict, the scrappy underdog versus the entrenched patriarch. We could see Elliott's character use his immense power to squeeze M-Techs from all sides, trying to force a sale or bankrupt them completely. This would force Tommy to evolve from a fixer into a king, ready to defend his own kingdom from a much more powerful ruler. The mentor with a secret: what if Elliott isn't the enemy, but the only person who can help Tommy survive? Pushed into the CEO role, Tommy is way over his head. It's totally plausible that he'd seek out a legendary, retired figure for advice, a man who has seen it all. Elliott would be perfect as this mentor, a retired Landman who agrees to teach Tommy how to handle the corporate sharks. But this is a Taylor Sheridan show. No mentor is ever just a mentor. Maybe this character was pushed out of the business by Monty's father years ago and sees a chance for revenge. Or, what if he has his own agenda, and he's just using Tommy and M-Techs as pawns in a much larger game? This would create a tense, paranoid dynamic where Tommy's greatest ally might also be his biggest threat. A ghost from Tommy's past, this theory is the most personal and potentially the most devastating. We know Tommy has a messy past. What if Sam Elliott's character isn't an oilman at all, but someone from Tommy's history looking to settle a score? He could be a former partner Tommy betrayed or the father of a man Tommy left for dead. Some fan theories even peg him as Tommy's estranged father. This kind of enemy wouldn't care about oil, he'd be out for revenge. He could try to dismantle Tommy's life by threatening his family, his ex-wife Angela and his kids. This theory got a major boost when co-star Ollie Larder posted a behind-the-scenes photo of herself on set with Elliott and Michelle Randolph, who plays Tommy's daughter. An antagonist like this would force Tommy to confront the man he used to be, all while trying to hold his new world together. The implications: no matter which theory pans out, one thing is certain: Tommy Norris is in for a reckoning. If Elliott is a rival, Tommy has to become a corporate killer. If he's a mentor, Tommy has to learn to look for the knife behind the smile. And if he's a ghost from the past, Tommy is fighting a war on two fronts, one for his business and one for his soul. Elliott's character will also shake up every other alliance. How will Cammy Miller handle this new powerhouse? Will she trust Tommy's lead? And what about Tommy's fragile, dangerous partnership with cartel leader Galeno? The arrival of this new player will send ripples through every single storyline. Conclusion and CTA: the casting of Sam Elliott in Landman Season 2 is more than just exciting news, it's a declaration. Taylor Sheridan is doubling down on the show's grit and setting the stage for an epic showdown. Whether he's a rival, a mentor, or a man hellbent on revenge, Elliott is here to push Tommy Norris to the absolute edge and change the game for everyone. The stakes have never been higher. But that's just our take. Who do you think Sam Elliott is playing in Landman Season 2? Is he the next great villain, a complicated ally, or something else entirely? Drop your best theories in the comments below. We want to know what you think is coming.